Hello again, my interior students. Now I'm going to introduce you to 1 point perspective, your second drawing and final drawing of the trimester. So again, we can't use a template, we can't see the grid behind, but we're going to use this basic layout to create our walls, and then you'll be doing your estimating of distances again. So let's work on creating this. This one, there is a critical piece. The width of the back wall, the height will be 8 feet. Again, 1/4 inch scale. You can ignore that if you can read that. We'll be doing 1/4 inch equals 1 foot. So we're going to draw this to scale, and then we'll be drawing the lines up from there, and then you can do your estimating to locate furniture. So what is the width? I guess we're going to need this in a moment, so we'll get it now. What is the width of this room? You can't read this, but we'll use this floor plan as an example on this one. It says it's 16'8". Again, you can find this plan in Moodle. Just go to the earlier unit. But this is 16'8" by 11'6". 16'8" would be this dimension, 11'6". So I'm just going to jot down 11 feet 6 inches because that's how wide that will be. So that first line, again, we're going about 2/3 up. We're about 2/3 up the paper. We're going to draw that horizontal line again. This is going to be where my vanishing point will be. In this case, let's see if we're laying this out. Yeah, I'll still draw it. Just draw it light all the way across. I want to find the center again. We don't need 2 vanishing points. There's only 1. But I want to find that 5.5 inch mark. There's my center. So from there, I said 11'6". So that's going to be, let's do the math with me, half of 11'6". We can actually just estimate that, just round it up for ease, round that up to 12 feet. So just going to line up any inch mark with that center point. If I want 12 feet all the way across, half of that will be 6 feet both ways, so that's 6/4 inches. So I'm going to count 1/4 inch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 1.5 inches this way. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1.5 inches this way. So that'll be the width of my wall. You can kind of see those 2 marks there. So again, try and be as precise as possible in drawing these vertical lines vertical. I'll draw light to begin with because we're going to be erasing part of this. And now this is going to be my 6 foot tall line. So again, I'm going to put a 1/2 inch here. This will be the top, sorry, the top of the wall. Then we're going to go 1 inch, 2 inches down. So try and keep things horizontal. So again, this was a total of 3 inches wide, 2 inches tall. That means it's 8 feet tall, 12 feet wide. From there, our vanishing point is actually right here. So I can extend this line. From the vanishing point, I'm going to find the intersection from vanishing point to corner. Draw the line out. Should have extended it further with my ruler. Vanishing point to corner. Vanishing point corner, vanishing point to corner. So here are my walls. This is the back wall, side walls, floor. Again, you'll find that the expert videos, much different than mine, show you a lot of examples of drawing items. So for the most part, I'm going to leave you here, but again, you'll estimate distances. You have some freedom on where the furniture goes. Let's say there was something on the back wall that was about, we'll go with our 4 feet wide again, and let's say it's about 4 feet tall. So in this case, this would be just a regular view, but when you do the depth, I'll show you. Vertical stays vertical, and the back wall, horizontal is horizontal, but for the depth, use the vanishing point. So come from the vanishing point, establish the depth out, that's about 1 foot deep. It looks very different because it's so close to the vanishing point. It looks different than when you're doing the 2-point earlier. But if you bring items out here, it doesn't. I guess the depth lines are not quite as steep. And this line back here is actually not seen, but that is the dresser. So obviously realized I should probably show you the depth on the floor, because that's where it makes it most clear that it's three-dimensional. So this vertical line, because this is the depth, it comes out to here. That vertical line is going to be further, and then, well, here it just ended up being, I can see how long it would be here. So to make the full shape, that would establish this point, and then it's going to be on a 1 point, your lines are horizontal. So the depth is here, and then all width dimensions will be horizontal. Vertical, or height dimensions are vertical, width dimensions are horizontal, depth dimensions go back to the vanishing point. So this line actually needs to be taller, and then from that vanishing point comes to there. So it's a very steep because it's so close to the center. But you can see now this is the back wall, the depth brings it out to here. Now have a good time drawing. Have fun.